We'll just leave this for now. But yeah, I really appreciate the raid, and hopefully y'all are playing some Zelda, or maybe you're one of Chase's friends. Maybe y'all playing some Noita. What do I want to drop for this? We could eat a kiwi. Well, let's make a mental note. This room that's so far on the farthest right has got some goodies in it. BB had to poop. He does like his Noita though. Okay, then it probably was someone that knows Chase. Welcome everybody. Oh my god. I'm so this, for anybody wondering what this is, it's a Zelda roguelike. It's like if Zelda and Binding of Isaac had a baby. I finally got my first win in it yesterday, and now I'm trying to force myself to do new builds. I keep going to the same items over and over, so I'm like, you know, now that I've got a win, let's diversify a little bit. Let's grab a bow and arrow. That kiwi is looking pretty good right now. I think we're gonna eat it. Let's eat the kiwi. Since our defense, we have no defensive items at the moment. We'll do that, and we'll go ahead and snag the citrine gemstone. It is a free game. Actually, hold on real fast. I'll show you guys. It's a fan-made game. Here we go. Zelda DOI. Underneath the little description, if you click, that's the guy's website. I need to edit the Moobot though. On his website, he has a link to his Discord, and it's on the Discord where you gotta download it. It's really easy to download. On the left hand side of Discord, you know how it has the channels. There's a download section, and you download it there. But yeah, he did a really good job on this. He's been patching it quite a bit too. So this patch that I'm on right now actually bounced quite a bit. There was an item, a cape, that I've been using every run. He nerfed the crap out of it, but I think it was a good call. I even used it in the run I finally won. Makes you pretty much invincible, and it uses a lot of mana though. But he keeps making the mana cost higher and higher, and it's probably at the level it needs to be now. Heck, it might even need to be nerfed one more time. Because essentially it allows you to just run through floors and stuff that are difficult. But yeah. Oh baby, gemstone bag. That's exactly what we needed. All right, we need to go back and then grab the kinstone. So the gemstone bag, what it does, for anybody new, all inventory is king in this game. So you start out with 7 inventory slots. And these gemstones have been flooding our inventory. Well, that gemstone bag just opened up some space for us. So let's go back, and those gemstones and kinstones can go in there. And when you find 2 kinstone pairs and you pair them together, it's 2 treasure chests you get to open. And then there's also shops that you'll find. See, here's a kinstone. So now that goes straight into that kinstone bag. Looks like a cool ass game. It is. The guy that developed it, I keep wanting to call him Paul. Wait, Justin. It's right there in the website name. Justin Bohemier was the dev. And yeah, it's actually, the file is a .exe. So it's not like it's not a ROM that you're downloading. Download the .exe. I do recommend, in the zip file that you get from downloading it, it has a manual, and it's got nice little tips and stuff in it. And one of them that's important is this section of the manual right here that I pulled up. It lets you know what gemstone. So these Zora gemstones, like the ones I just picked up in my bag, even though they're going to look different because I haven't screenshotted the newest update. So you see this yellow gemstone. Well, look at that yellow diamond looking thing. That's the same thing. He pretty much added new sprites for it, but so that it's easier to differentiate between them. But if you look on the grid, like if you pair this yellow Zora stone with the black one, you get the pendant with the cross, and that blocks any curses. And curses in this game, they suck. So the chest, I don't know the exact percentage, but when you open a chest, like that chest that just costs 40 rupees right here, there's like I'm guesstimating like a 5% chance that it's a curse. And the curses will do things like you take double damage. In order to get rid of the curse, you have to open 3 chests. Or your map, you can't see the map anymore until you kill 20 enemies. Things like that. Still no bow, but we do have another sword up. Oh, we don't have a sword upgrade. We don't have the money. We don't have a... Oh, God. Let's backtrack a little bit. See if we can find some rupees. We could gamba. Spend 40 on this chest and see if we get lucky. But since we have 3 bombs, let's look for walls that are prime for bombing. This is the second time we've got to a spot where decent items there, we just don't have the money. So we're gonna backtrack just a little bit. Sounds like a strategy type game. Yeah, I'd say pretty, you know, it's a roguelike, so it has similarities to Noita. Binding of Isaac being the roguelike that it's closest to, I'd say. And, you know, just like in Noita, you gotta make tough decisions sometimes. Like, what should I drop this one, make room for this other one? Should I, you know, get rid of this spell, spend money on this? I won't have enough money at the next holy mountain though if I go all in here. Kind of the same thing. Alright. Damn. Trying to find a prime bombing wall. This one's looking pretty good, because if you look on the map, there's nothing there. There's not another room beside it. Give it a try. There doesn't have to be a crack in the wall, but look at this. There's a room that I didn't even explore. It's just a ferry. Ferry rooms can be good, obviously, but if you're low on health, a good spot to backtrack to get a heal, but we were good on health. Or no, well, we needed a little bit of health, but... Oh my gosh. I wasn't paying attention. I looked away for a second. Those spikes hurt you, especially whenever you have 0 defense. I haven't found any defensive items, so... Not good. Maybe this wall? Bomb it. We've only got 2 bombs left, but we're kind of desperate. Not there. Yeah, so there's a pendant that allows you to block. We're going to use the last bomb right here and hope we get lucky. Oh, man. Super lucky. Oh, no money, but we... Oh, that's actually good. So we got a green kinstone, and there was a green kinstone we can pair it with. So let's go back there. Have you tried to push objects? So yeah, that was actually something they added. Originally, there were no push puzzles. But if you see any squares at the top of them, there's if you'll notice, they all have the same pixel art. Like look at these here. It's got... You see how there's 2 lighter pixels on each of the corners, on the top corners? If it's a pushable one, it'll just have 1 lighter pixel instead of 2. Can I go to the ferry again? I doubt it. And then usually, I think they always give a treasure chest if it's pushable, so they do have the little push puzzles in there. Alright, that was our last bomb, and we freaking nailed it. Some real streamer's luck. So now we gotta hope that these green chests, one of them has some rupees in it, which I think is possible. Good fun, have luck. What's up, Rational? We're gonna need all the luck we can get. We also got a gamba option. We could spend 40 on that chest if this, if we don't like what we get here with this kinstone. Or we could keep the money, move on to another floor. Let's see. Yo, we did, Waffles. I was pretty pumped. 4 more bombs. Another gemstone. God dang it, man. Alright. I think it's Gambit time. Thank you, Garlic Waffle. I was pumped. It said should be in the clips if you're interested in seeing the win. Alright. You know what this means. We gotta do it. 40 rupees. We're desperate. It paid off, baby. The best are blessed. Okay. Let's upgrade our sword again. Yo! Thank you, Matthew, for the follow. Matthew 034. Or I almost wanted to read that as... Oh wait, no, it's Matthew... I almost want to say Hoa. like with Leet speak. H034. Matthew H034. Okay. I'm sorry, Matthew. I appreciate the follow. Back in my day, everybody's username was in Leet speak, where you were, you know, well, you guys know what Leet speak is, where you're using numbers to write out your name. I feel like everybody's username was that, so I was just naturally reading your name as an O and E. There we go. Garlic Waffles is fluent. Let's see if we get lucky again. Oh, we got some turkey. 6 hearts. Ooh, a green potion. Not the best item, but you know what? We got really lucky on that last floor, so I can't complain. That 125 pull. We've already got a level 3 sword. Love when Grandpa's tells us about the old days. There we go. Rational, you might wanna think about snagging that username. Leet Speak could come back, and you... What if you were to go into a Twitch stream one of these days? You know, it's like a year from now when it comes the new fad, and someone took your name, but in Leet Speak. Deliflow 613. That means, what would Deli's name be in Leet Speak? Deliflow Gib. Hey, I like it. Gib Deliflow. Wouldn't y'all read 613 as Gib? I always like to ask people's origin stories of their usernames, and I've gotten to hang out with Deli a few times IRL, or quite a few times now. He's been able to come down to the marathon stuff, which is awesome. Deli's like the nicest guy you'll ever meet, and I think his origin story was, which I've had multiple people I've met on the internet that has been the same, where it was like I think a username just like a generated from a username generator or something, right? I think that was Deli's. I'm trying to think. There's someone else in TSG where their name is exactly like that. Yep, random username generator. I've wanted to try just doing that sometimes, especially when I go into MMOs. I usually will name it after, well, like I was talking about earlier, like Legolas or Pokemon or something like that. My username is just my name plus the console that I have like some of the fondest memories of. I know the Nintendo 64 is not like the best console, but I have a lot of fond memories of playing like GoldenEye and Smash with my brother and Rob. Lots of like 4-player sit-down co-op, you know. Back before the internets, playing Pokemon Stadium, those little mini games with everybody. It was so much fun. My username is what it is because I love John Cena. What was Final Sloths? How are we gonna read that? Oh no, it's the Final Sloth. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to camp on your usernames. It's gonna come back. Took mine from a quote. Sadly, I can't remember exactly how it goes. Let me think. Rational lies. Rational lies before us. It wasn't even talking about the rationality of a lie, but just what lies beneath you. I don't know. That was stupid. I don't know why I said that. Possible though. Google it. Something like to rationalize is to tell yourself rational lies. That is deep. Do we gamba again after we got so lucky the last time? Or do we let it ride? Gambit. It could be cursed. I don't feel like the shop items should be cursed. Ooh. No gambit here. This will be a key. You don't have anything you absolutely need. Yeah, I feel like we're good on like heals and everything. Dude, we've gotten 2 of the gold kinstones. Oh, we took our bombs! Got it back. Those gold kinstones, they have the best loot table out of all the kinstones. So, high tier items. And if we get to floor 10, it's a guaranteed... there's guaranteed fusion with another yellow kinstone, so... Hopefully we find one to fuse with before then, so we can use both of them, because I have 2 of them. It's the most I've ever had in a run. Did your internet die? Are you back? Are you back, son? Every time I see your name, Garlic Waffles, it's just a reminder to me that I've got to try some of these savory waffles. I've never had a savory waffle, but I love the combination of sweet and savory, as we talked about last night. Chicken and waffles, the Gordeaus, which are the burgers that have the donuts as buns. Do you realize? That sounds like something an old man would tell you in a cave in Zelda. And you need that hint to be able to find a secret. Gotta move my router closer to my neighbor's house. Here's another old man story for y'all. So, the first game I ever imported, because back in the old days, and you guys, I'm sure everybody in the chat has experienced this, but their worldwide releases were not common at all. Actually, they didn't happen very often until like the mid 2000s and the 2005, 6, 7, 8, and now mostly everything is like a worldwide release. Well, anyways, it was Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out, and I just could not wait. I think I'd have to look it up. I wasn't patient enough. However long we were gonna have to wait before the next before it to get over here in the West. Let me look that up real fast. I'm kind of curious to see the release dates. But anyways, I imported it in on the DS, and what was so cool about Diamond and Pearl is when you battled people and you could trade people. At least I thought this was cool, especially for Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't do a lot of things like this, but it had voice chat. So you could be battling somebody with this like walkie-talkie like mic, and people would do it. Trust me, I ran into people. Most of them were nice, but every once in a while you get some weird people crap talking and all sorts of stuff. You can do it while you trade. Well, I would go to forums and stuff like that. Oh man, we need 35 rupees. Go to forums to look for like trades, battling. I just love the idea. It was the first time, this was the first version, Diamond and Pearl, where you could battle online. And so my router though, with the DS, it was only special type of routers that you could use. Like, I don't know, some networking people out there probably know. Like, what are the different types? Oh, shoot. The different, I don't even know the term for it. There's like G, X, Y, whatever it is. Certain router types, you'd have to enable that router type, and I just didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know how to make my router where I could do it. So back in those days, like back in, oh my god, we can already get the third sword. Nobody had their Wi-Fi protected. You could walk down the street and pull open your phone, which I think this was in, let's see, when did Diamond and Pearl come out? You could see just open access routers. Diamond and Pearl. So Diamond and Pearl came out. Let's see. Diamond and Pearl came out in Japan in 2006, September 26, 2006, and it came out in North America. See, look at this. I did not have this patience. What is that? October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Came out after 6 months later. So yeah, this is the first game I ever imported. And in order to play online, because I wanted so badly to be able to battle and trade with everybody and stuff like that, I would walk down the street with my DS and just connect to random people's Wi-Fi connection. So whenever you're talking about router, that's oh, there we go. Alan says WEP, WEP versus WPA. Are you WEP or WEPA? Poggies. I need to I don't have the 7TV for whatever reason on. Does anybody know? Let me pull this up. See how you guys, you're going to see yourself again. So my regular chat has the 7TV, but now that I've got the one that OBS is embedded into, it doesn't have that. I need to figure out how to fix that. There was also, wait, did I go to the wrong scene? No, went to the right scene. There was another workaround that Deli reminded me of. What you could do, because I think it was a little bit complicated for some people like me. And Nintendo, and I wish I would have kept it. Nintendo had a little dongle, like official Nintendo Wi-Fi dongle. So if you didn't have this type of router, it just looked like a thumb drive, you could plug your dongle into your computer and it would give you a little hotspot. Yeah, the adapter, exactly, Deli. Marathon streaming, is that one of the in between marathon streaming public profile? I'm trying to see which tab it says. Yeah, I have some of, I don't even think I use my profiles correctly and stuff, but there's, oh, they stole my stuff. There's like a profile I have set up for, I actually don't even use this PC for the marathons anymore, but back in the day I would have 2 different ones, that way I wouldn't have to change all the scenes and stuff every time we went between the 2. Yeah, Nintendo had this adapter, and eventually that's what I got. So I didn't have to every time I wanted to. Like, it would be the middle of winter, because the game came out in September, and, or at least the import, and so I was playing it from, you know, October, November, December, battling people online, and I'd have to walk outside, be freezing cold outside. I was a night owl even then, and I would walk outside in the cold with the DS, and it'd be like 2 in the morning and be battling people. How are we stuck? We're not stuck. I'm just not paying attention. Oh, there's a, guys, how dumb am I? There's a door right here. I'm just so hyped up about Pokemon stories. If any of you guys imported a game, oops, stealing all my stuff. This wall looks Prime Bombable. The only other games I've imported was Mother 3 on the Game Boy Advance. Everything I've imported, so Mother 3 on the Game Boy Advance, Diamond and Pearl, we gave away as marathon prizes because we used those Japanese copies to we had a marathon in which we were catching all the Pokemon. It was actually our first Pokemon marathon we ever did in 2008, and we used those copies to I think we just used them to store the Pokemon or something like that, so we gave those away. Oh, we finally got arrows. Do we have a quiver this run? We do. Okay. There we go. Rationalize says, I was so pumped when I found out Pokemon was a thing. Me too. I got introduced it from one of our friends. Actually, you guys might, if you're a TSGer, if you guys remember Cameron, he did a lot of our earlier, participated in a lot of our earlier marathons, and he introduced us, him and his brother, Zach. I think I was in like the 4th grade or something like that. My primordial clips all have your stream audio in the background by accident. I need to try this game, Primordialis. Chase, I think, was talking about it on stream last night. Then I played Black and White 2 for like a month straight until I had a bred a perfect poke. Oh man, I love Black and White. That's my favorite. Well, it's up there. I think Gen 5 is my favorite generation. I like Gen 5. Gen 5, 1, and 2 are probably my top 3. I'm a Gen 1er. I'm sorry, I can't get over it. Ooh. Do we have Zora Stones that we can trade? What's a yellow and a purple gonna give us? Actually, I think we should hang on to these because we're just a floor away from another pond and we could happen upon another. If I didn't have this gemstone bag, then I would throw them in right now to make inventory spots, but we're not really desperate for that. But yeah, Gen 5, to me, it's peak Pokemon because it's the last pixel art Pokemon game that we got. I'm I like the old school look and the pixel art of it, and I feel like it was the best pixel art that we got in the series, and it's the last one we had. I kind of wish Nintendo would, for their remakes, maybe go back and try the HD 2D. Can you imagine, like, say on the Switch 2, if it supports like 4K, a 4K pixel art HD 2D type style that you see in like Octopath, but for like black and white? You know, at least do it for that one since it was the last pixel art. I think it could be kind of fitting to do that. 4K for alligator butt. I think it might happen. It's not going to be a true 4K though. It'll be what do you call it? Like DLSS or whatever. Hey, what's up, Gamer David? So when is the next Catch 'em All marathon, Britt? We got to do one. We haven't done a Catch 'em All in a while. We do have a Pokemon marathon coming up this next summer, Rocket's Revenge, where it's kind of like Among Us but Pokemon, where we're going to be trying to beat the games as like a group, but there's going to be one of the players in the couple of the players in the relay that are Team Rocket members, and they're going to try to throw the runs without making it obvious, and then we'll let the chat and stuff vote and have us try to figure out who among us is Team Rocket. Never imported anything, but my older brother had a copy of Dragon Ball Z: The Legend. That's cool. Some of my earliest imported things that I have, or that I ever experienced, were Dragon Ball related. Like Dragon Ball Tree of Might. Malcolm had it on VHS. I missed Alan's comment. He said that was the first marathon I watched. Oh, they got the 2008 Pokemon one. It was a classic. I remember you adding you to my 3DS for New Leaf. I went on a big Animal Crossing kick. Oops. I meant to drop this to test this out. See what this coupon is. 15% off any item. Alright, we'll see what's in the shop and then probably come back for the croissant. Oh wait, this is the floor that's got the sword. So that could be good. Everything but like 12 mons are available between all the Switch games now. Oh, I do not have the upgraded sword. That was stupid of me. We could get it. We could get it on this floor though, and once we do we have a key? Another gemstone, turquoise. More candy. Let's eat that. Yo, what's up, Akuma? Alright. Oh, we need a switch. So we have that 15% off coupon, so we don't have to get to the full 100 whatever. We do need to hit a switch. We did get the first win last night. Finally did it. And now I'm trying to test out new builds. And so I'm planning on going a bow build if I've got a quiver, I've got some arrows finally. Now we just gotta find some bows, maybe a ring that we can convert mana into arrows, that would be nice. Then we can get this thing moving. Oh, thank you, Kuma. Maybe we'll be able to get a win with this bow build. That would be fun. I can't math, but maybe we got enough that we can afford that sword yet. But before I do that, before I backtrack, let me see where the switch is at. Oh, I just left rupees behind there. That was dumb. Oh, here's a key. There's the switch. There's 75 rupees. We got it. Well, bow or no bow, we're gonna have pretty decent attack.